Alright, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Qmistry fans. I've got the technical stuff all set and figured out. We are good. We good, we got the HUD, we get everything you want to see. Alright, let's go. Welcome to Qmistry versus MH Elite. As you saw, MH Elite already have the advantage here. They did win the opening pistol round here on Anubis. Qmistry playing with a stand-in today in Nevu. It's going to be a stack up towards A for Qmistry as well. They push in, this drop character is going to have to be very careful. Hurt them all. Slouse. Gets 2, gets 4. On for the ace. Everything all sorts of quiet, and there it is. No ace for them. Alright, well, with Qmistry finally getting some rifles out, we'll see what they have in store here in round number 3. FPN going to get the better of one of these mid players. This is a very critical piece here on Anubis. And that is this mid positioning. It's actually kind of unique if you've never seen Anubis here before. It's got a double mid position plus a window, so you can go mid to drop lower mid. And taking control of mid is very important for both teams. Again, just a lot of utility being exchanged right now. MH Elite starting to take that upper mid position, starting to push through doors. And Nevu, the stand-in for this team, who is no stranger to the limelight, is here holding a stairs and beautiful kill by Slouse. Nevu, though, taking out Kira Bunkale. And now Valdez, backed up by Nevu up towards heaven. They hear the bomb go down. Peak's going to be able to get one. Left alone now in a 1v4 clutch. Has 2 on the MAC-10. Here's the reload. Sakanera pushes as well. Nicely done by Sacco. Probably lost a couple more than they wanted to, but a nice A-site hold. Qmistry get their first round on the board. Once again, back to this mid positioning goes MH Elite. Interesting, now FPN and Valdez this round back to just MP9s, and Nevu gets absolutely deleted. Alright, Qmistry, after failing to get the B-bomb site, now are running away. They are going to take these rifles and the saved AK into the next round to play. As we're going to be heading into A very interesting round here. And the money Sacco can buy. Sodic is broke. Nevu's broke. Sacco, okay, it looks like it's going to be a force around the saved rifles. Can't say I blame them. Peak grabs an op. Nevu with just a FAMAS. Nevu, no stranger to competition. This is one of the top Romanian Counter-Strike players that Qmistry has enlisted while Black Knight is away on vacation. Saconero with a beautiful double kill. Hanson did it great. And now absolutely deleted. Sodic trying to step up for his team. There you go. There's FPN. This is the Qmistry that we know and see. The undefeated Qmistry showing their teeth in that round. A beautiful double from Saconera. Give them the MVP for that round. Absolutely. Beautifully done. MH Elite slowing things down this round. They know they've invested every cent that they have into this round. FPN with the op into play. Oh, this smoke by Nevu could be huge, but even more so, the aim and accuracy from Nevu backing up FPN, who was literally stuck in a corner. Literally stuck in a corner out at mid. Nevu saving their new teammate. Beautifully done and executed from Nevu. Qmistry enlisting the help of this top Romanian player in Nevu. Nevu doing what they can to be able to boost Qmistry to 7-0. Again, Black Knight. Let's face it, Black Knight, kind of a fan fave. I know all of you over in YouTube chat absolutely love and adore Black Knight. Looking to, you know, rest, recharge, way on vacation. Nevu in and is showing that they are a force to be reckoned with. The reason why this player is one of the top, one of the top Counter-Strike players in Romania. Saconera, excuse me, this thing on? Saconera. I don't think that Valve liked the A1S being used in that manner. If you could kindly not get aces like that so we don't get the A1S nerfed any more than what it has been, that would be greatly appreciative. Sincerely, everyone that uses the A1S. Absolutely. I'm kidding. But in all seriousness, an absolutely beautiful ace from Saconera. Ace, not something you typically see here with an A1S, at least in the very little spray that they were able to execute. But again, MH Elite, they had nothing. It was pistols, but now they're back into a buy. We'll see what MH Elite can pull off here. Nevu with a absolutely beautiful aggression towards mid, and you see how Nevu immediately falls back off. That's taking full advantage of that very deep smoke on Qmistry side. Able to get full control of that window position that I mentioned earlier. Very, very big. Saconera playing E-Box to a T. And now FPN's going to drop in a very tough spot as FPN. But FPN showing off his op skills like there's no problem. So now Peak has a choice. You have 47 seconds on the clock in round number 8. Do you try this or not? And they are going to go for it. They are spotted. Completely being backed up right now is Nevu and... hang on. I'm getting a phone call. Hi YouTube, what's up? We can't show a mauling like that on stream. I'm sorry. I'll go let the team know that they can't do that anymore. No, again, I kid. That was absolutely beautiful. Just the way that we were able to see it from FPN's point of view. You just see his teammates mowing down a Peak, and that was really nicely done. Qmistry are absolutely dominating on the CT side of Anubis, which is not something we typically see. Anubis is a very T-sided map. So to see this actually being used at a CT advantage, it's not something that is typically seen here in the scene as of late. And honestly, it's quite refreshing to see a T-sided map in the map pool. If you're joining us here live on YouTube, give us a shout out. If you're a fan of Qmistry or MH Elite, let us know. Qmistry 5, MH Elite 3. This is off the back of an eco round, taking full advantage of mid. Sodic and Sakonera. Can't finish off the kill there, but Sodic finishes it up right afterwards. Here we go. Missed Molotov. Now they have to go in. Sodic has to go in clear, and they do! The Deagles may have been enough to get control of the bomb site, but they are not enough to keep the bomb site. Qmistry get their 6th CT-sided round here on Anubis. Massive for Qmistry, and plenty of money to finish up the half. And look how fast MH Elite quickly bought into that round. They are ready. Are we going to see a bit more aggression from MH Elite here? We saw a couple rounds ago them take a lot of aggression towards mid early. But it looks like they're slowing down for a Canals play. Sakonera getting beamed off the head with a nade. Someone get the man an ice pack for their head. Ooh, okay. MH Elite have finally started to play this a little bit more calculated. They know Sacco has been hanging out in E-Box. They know this. Now they're starting to punish it. You see how Sacco was Molotov out of control, out of position, and MH Elite was able to take E-Box control. Now it's Sodic who's playing Black Plat, and is going to be backed up by nobody. Unfortunately for Sodic, their team was just kind of all over the place. Was not able to get to the B-bomb site in time. Peak hanging out over here. Beautiful op shot, and this should be it for Qmistry. Nevu now going to get easily taken out by Bunk. The problem with that is, even though they came in and they started clearing out a good chunk of site, the post-plant positions for MH Elite, they didn't even get the bomb planted. They were in such good positions, they were able to take out the retakers from Qmistry, but plenty of money, like I said, for Qmistry to reinvest for the rest of the game. Even after this round, it's going to be a little bit more tough, but they can still buy. Plenty of investment here for Qmistry. Now, we'll see what MH Elite have up their sleeves here. It is a massive 4-man lean towards the Canals position of Veledes. Going to have to hold a main to utter perfection here. Backed up by Nevu, who's also helping FPN up towards mid. And here's Replay. Gonna nade Veledes out. Veledes not moving. Replay may have touched the Molotov. And a beautiful nade. That nade's gonna do a lot of damage to MH Elite, but and Nevu, is the standing going to stand up? Right now, FPN missing one op shot. Nevu falls, but gives FPN a chance to get to the site. And look who else is here. It's Sacco and FPN with another beautiful op shot. And now, Peak is in trouble. That incendiary is touching him. And Sacco just getting around the smoke. Somebody, if we have clip capabilities, clip that. That is about as close as you can get here in CS2. Pixel perfect to get around the smoke. They have no idea that Sacco's here. Is it going to make a difference? Yes, it is. Sacco takes out one. It's Zlaus in a 1v3, and Zlaus is about to get flanked from Sodic. A beautiful retake from Qmistry, and you've got to give Nevu and especially FPN massive props. FPN playing off of the Nevu information. Nevu may have fallen, but FPN gets two amazing picks. Qmistry win the half 7-4. Will this be a 7-5 half? Or are Qmistry going to continue to assert their dominance in this game? And will it be an 8th round on the CT side? The money for the side of MH Elite is not good. Replay has no utility. But a couple of the other players do have full sets of utility. And one thing we really haven't seen a lot of is straight B main play here from MH Elite. Would love to see that changed. Here we go. Here's Peak. Once again, playing this upper mid position. Beautiful uphill. And now that's the man advantage for MH Elite in their favor. But look at the health. Zlaus having to run through that incendiary is going to pay for it. Bunk takes a quick peek towards A main, doesn't see anything. But now backing up their teammate over to E-Box. Bunk could have literally saved the entire round there. And MH Elite's possible lives in this game. Why? Because MH Elite need this 5th round. Cannot be understated. They want the momentum heading in to the next half of play. It is heading into the tougher side here on Anubis, the CT side. Getting 4 rounds on the T side is not ideal, but it is looking like they're going to come away with the 5th unless Nevu can clutch up a 1v4 and become a legend in Qmistry history. But it is not to be in that round. A 7-5 scoreline. Beautifully well done and played by both teams. But let's see where the teams go from here. We switch sides. MH Elite on to the defense as Qmistry, crazy enough, after a 7-round lead, or 7 rounds in their pocket, are heading to the offense. Qmistry have looked absolutely solid this entire season. They are undefeated. They are 6-0. They are looking to continue to assert their name and dominance here in ESEA Open. MH Elite, these guys are no slouches either. They want to not only spoil that for Qmistry, they don't ever want to see it. They want this done. They want this gone. They do not want to see Qmistry continue their undefeated streak. They are 5-2, ladies and gentlemen. 5-2 are MH Elite, which is really good for an open team. You want to keep that momentum going. However, Qmistry again, 6-0, looking to get their 7th all-important victory in this game. Qmistry are on the hunt. They're on the prowl. Yep, prowl it is. I guess I was somewhat being a little, I guess, facetious. Just trying to make really good commentary, but my goodness. Sacco and FPN have literally transformed into absolute beast modes. Zlaus, does Zlaus even have a chance here? Are we looking at a clean round from Qmistry? Maybe? Kinda, sorta? Spotted? Look at the way Qmistry spread out. This is gonna be an 8th for Qmistry. Because Zlaus is just playing for exits. And the hunt is on. I don't know what Pixel Hero, one of the esteemed co-owners of Qmistry, promised Sacco. Or if Sacco just really misses Black Knight. What happened to this kid? This is a brand new Sacanera. Top fragging in the server? 14 kills? Looking like an absolute superstar? I guess the old man's saying that somebody had their Wheaties this morning, but my goodness, I think they had a little bit more than Wheaties. And folks, we do have a technical pause. This does allow us to talk a little bit about what the team, I was going to say what the team was going to be doing, but as quickly as the technical pause has started, the technical pause is over. So, Qmistry on 8, looking at 9. Bunk has a P250 and a dream. Qmistry get 9 and maybe 10. This team may not be able to be stopped. A beautiful ESEA execute from Qmistry. Trying to figure out where to go next. Now, this is a 5-man stack here towards mid. I like this stack. They're not giving away their positioning. And you see Qmistry, they haven't spotted it yet, but they're not being aggressive. Now the push comes in. FPN from lower mid. Galetta's and everyone else up top, and it is just a mowdown with the rifles. Qmistry get their 9th round of this game. But now, as quickly as I say that, the buy comes out for the side of MH Elite. Again, a team that is 5-2, a team that should not be underestimated. But even with a stand-in, folks, Qmistry look this dominant. Imagine what happens when they get Black Knight back. Black Knight hanging out on vacation. Probably on some nice beach somewhere. Soaking up the sun while Qmistry continues to soak up the winds. And MH Elite, you can see how defensive they're playing. They are not giving Qmistry any map information whatsoever. The smoke is going to rebloom out to A-long. B-long, rather. My apologies. Flash goes in. It is going to be FPN, Nevu, and Valetes to take control of mid. Now, Peak is here with an MP9. Could cause a lot of damage. Hanth is also there backing things up from the A site. And Qmistry immediately pump the brakes. Nevu has come into this team as a stand-in, and immediately Qmistry fans can see why Qmistry went after this player. Get on the bandwagon now, folks, because Qmistry's going places. Sodic is able to trade out their teammate. And Nevu, an unfortunate team kill there. Sodic, though, with a beautiful B site take. Able to take out the 2 unsuspecting B site players. Nevu on 18 health. Sacco. Ah, look where Sacco is! Hanging out towards Z-Box. What a surprise. Nevu's going to hear those footsteps as well. Realizing someone's coming out here. Have to clear out long. And Nevu's now going to communicate that back over. This is absolutely beautiful. But there's the kit. Pros don't fake. But Nevu says, get out of here. Nevu grabs their 9th kill. Sacco is just on a completely another level in this game. Qmistry are the first team to reach double digits. And looking to secure a 7-0 record with a stand-in. This will be Qmistry's 11th round victory. They're going up against an eco buy from MH Elite. 2 flashbangs, 4 deagles, along with hopes and prayers from MH Elite to try to get at least 1 round here on the CT side of Anubis. Beautiful op shot from FPN. Replay just basically stares into FPN's eyes, but an absolutely ferocious 1D from Hanth may have just turned the tides of this round in MH Elite's favor. Peek now with the deagle. Bonk with another 1D. Oh, Qmistry gonna walk right into it. They're gonna walk right into the stack. FPN has no choice. FPN and Nevu versus Deagles. Is this going to be an eco win? Is FPN gonna do this all by themselves? 38 seconds on the clock. 6 health. That's it against these Deagles. FPN has the bomb. It's retrieved. Is FPN gonna run to B? FPN is. That's information already given over. FPN's gonna have the site information. FPN has the bomb out. FPN's gonna plant. Oh, I like this. FPN now is a little trapped here. Gonna get taken out by Peak. A beautiful eco hold from MH Elite. I said it. Was that opening Deagle headshot to make it 4v4? Was that everything that MH Elite needed to start and finally get a round win? Turns out that that was the case. All right. This puts Qmistry in a very weird spot. FPN has an op. Everyone else on the team has AKs, with the exception of Sodic, the leader of this Qmistry team. Man, if you saw both iterations of Qmistry, you gotta give the Qmistry scouting team and leadership a ton of credit. After Misho and crew left, they're off doing their own thing. To find this crew, how amazing this team looks. This team looks like a main advanced level team, and they look dominant here in open. Adding in Nevu as a stand-in for Black Knight in this game. Just absolutely insane. Qmistry are looking to put their foot to the gas pedal. Right here, right now. Can they secure that 11th round victory? They've slowed things down a bit. Sodic has just a deagle. Peak has the op. FPN has the op. And it is going to be a crunch onto the B-bomb site. But again, Qmistry are going to run into this triple stack. But Sodic says, if you're going to 1 Diga, so can we. but Zlaus is right there with the AK and has just saved it for their team. Quad kill for Zlaus. MH Elite get their 7th, and Qmistry are in a ton of trouble now. And now Qmistry are just gonna run into the A bomb site. They want this round over with, and it will be over with. A mop up from Bunk and hand MH Elite their 8th round. And now Qmistry with a fast buy out of the AKs. Qmistry have to right now step up. Somebody on this roster needs to step up. Timeout called by Sodic. They're going to talk things over. Somebody needs to step up right now. Qmistry, 17 kills for Sacco. Still top fragging in the server. FPN right behind. But you have to give what we've seen from a lot of these MH Elite players, especially Zlaus, Hanth, and Bunk, to be able to have the impact that these players are having. We haven't seen Peak really have impact on the op in a lot of these rounds. Is that going to change right now for MH Elite? Can Peak get a multi-kill off the back of this op? They have money heading into the next round. Qmistry do not. This is the round. You see Sodic with a Galil. You do not see a lot of utility. This is really going to hurt Qmistry. They need an opening pick. They need opening map info. And let's see what they have here in round number 19. I mentioned it as Peak needs a multi-kill here. Peak, once again, unable to do anything there. But again, Peak kind of really in a tough spot. Trying to, playing that very close quarter combat with an op. Shotgun opping, close quarter combat opping. It's not for everybody. And Peak tried it. Give Peak a ton of credit. Did not work out for them there in that round. But they're not ready for this play from Bunk. But Nevu says, hold my beer, you little bleep. Can I say prick on here? I'm kidding. Let's see what Qmistry have in the strat book for this round. What is Sodic going to call? What was talked about in that tactical timeout? The only one left on the A bomb site is Hanth. Qmistry in the last couple of rounds that they have tried this have run into 3-man stacks. That has caused round losses. This time they've isolated the single-maned player on a bomb site. Hanth is looking the wrong way. Gets deleted from the A bomb site. MH Elite are going to have to deal with the retake. Or are they? They're thinking about it, and they're going to save. Qmistry are going to grab their 11th. Beautiful tactical timeout from Sodic. And it is going to be a save for MH Elite. Qmistry are going to grab their 11th. Very impressive how both of these teams look. We have not seen the last of MH Elite by a long shot. This is a team that at the very least should make playoffs, should very well make intermediate, could make main. But this Qmistry team, they're poised for main or advanced. Remember, the winner of ESEA Open, the ultimate winner, who take home first place, immediately advance to the advanced division. And you gotta be super proud if you're a Qmistry fan. Or maybe you're becoming a fan. But this team looks borderline unstoppable. Qmistry are 2 rounds away from a 7-0 record in Open this season. Three-man stack for MH Elite on the B bomb site. One mid, one towards A main. Bunk is getting a little aggressive. Sacco is going to get the information that at the very least there was one more player by E-Box. Is this going to change up Sodic's strategy? Are we going to see an A main execute? Peak. There's the impact we want to see from them on the op. Qmistry down a man in this round. Round 20. It's 11-8. Here we go again. Qmistry have seemingly sniffed out where the one player is. But Peak has also sniffed out that no one has come mid yet. And there's the smoke. And Peak spotted. That's going to be a beautiful flashbang. Peak is now caught towards pillar. Not much that they can do. Peak gets naded. Luckily for them, they were in a really good spot. Peak is going to try getting this kill and can't. Now, it's up to Zlaus, Hanth, and Bunk. I've mentioned this trio's names before. This trio has done a heck of a lot. They're going to need to do a lot right now. But look at the post-plant position for Qmistry. They are so strong! Zlaus needs to clutch this up and can't. Valdez deciding, you know what, team? I'm going to step on up. Valdez gets Qmistry to map and game point. $12-8. The economy for this MH Elite squad is all over the place. Bunk with just a 5-7 and an HE nade. Replay has the op this round. Is that going to change up MH Elite's fortunes? The MH Elite squad trying to stay in this game. Was the 7 CT-sided rounds of Qmistry too much to overcome? It seems like at Peak is playing very aggressively. Playing out the smoke. Good time mowing these players down towards mid. And a beautiful trade by Nevu. Things have quietly slowed down. Nevu. Re-peaks mid. Gonna Molotov it. FPN. Going to do what he can. Sacco, Nera at it again! But now it's a man advantage. But a minute 2 on the clock. Qmistry need to start thinking about what bombs that they want to execute. They've got the isolated advantages. There's one B, there's one mid, there's one A. We have got Qmistry leaning towards the B bomb site. Are we going to see a B site execute? We are, everyone grouping up to long. But they are going to be in Zlaus's crosshairs. Zlaus needs a mowdown. MH Elite, they can't leave their positioning. It'll be 1v4 for Zlaus to hold B. And down goes Zlaus. That could be the game. Replay's gonna try this here. Tries the wallbang. Not gonna find anything. FPN towards backplat. One player out towards B long. And of course, we have Sodic just hanging out over in that cubby position. And just like that, with a stand-in, Qmistry beat MH Elite and remain undefeated this season in Maine. And I was going to say in Maine. That's how quickly I want them to get to Maine already. They remain undefeated in ESEA Open this season. 7-0. If you're a Qmistry fan, if you just became a Qmistry fan, you gotta be very freaking proud of this team. We are going to be heading now to possibly a little post-game interview here. Let's see who's hanging out. Let's see. Oh, look at this. It's Sodic. It's Sacco. Sacco, the freaking beast. What did you eat for breakfast, my guy? Congrats on your win.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for...
Absolutely just insane gameplay. You were feeling it today, Sacco, huh?
Yeah, I have Sotic on my side, so of
Hello.
course I will. I have Sotic on my side, of course I will.
so, so Sonic was controlling your mouse and movement. Got it.
No, bro.
Nah, I kid. What a great game. Playing with the stand-in, Black Knights hanging out on some beach somewhere,
Yeah. He's
letting you guys do all the hard work. What's up, FPN? Welcome.
Hello, I'm really good. I'm really happy that we won the game.
You think? You guys have one of the most
Yes.
dominant CT-sided rounds on Anubis I think I've seen in quite some time.
Yeah, we have Entry Meister, FPN, of course.
Yeah, thank you.
yeah. He actually did a really really good match with Op. He really had
Yeah,
the biggest impact on City.
right when it matters the most. So I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
Mhm.
play with against level 6. I'm gonna play against those good guys.
Mhm.
Yeah. And again, like I was saying on the cast, MH Elite, they're no slouches. They were 5-2 heading into this game. They're now 5-3. But man, playing with the stand-in, you guys didn't lose a step. 7-0 to start the season? You gotta love that. You guys already look like a main or advanced level team. Like, you look really, really good. Talk to us about
Yeah.
the game in general, because there really isn't a lot to talk about. We did see a couple of streaks around losses. We saw a loss to an eco, but man, you guys rebounded like absolutely insane. And Sacco, I
Yeah,
think I think your fans want to know: do you just
then
practice e-box 24/7?
I don't even warm up, honestly. I just go straight to the game and that's it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Talk to us about the game because still a 13-8 victory. They still got 8 rounds off of you. Was there anything that they were doing that was kind of causing trouble for you guys?
I mean, since Anubis is just like a T-sided map, so they can take controls with nades, you know. We played more passive on CG side. We just waited for them to do mistakes, and we let them like uh, get basically to our sides, so we could like crush. Sometimes we had entries, so we played more passive than the normal rounds. It was quite good, and it was like solid anchoring on both sides and even mid. So
Absolutely. Cool. Well, listen, you had a lot of great rounds. Sacco, FPN, you two were definitely the stars of that game. Sodic called it an amazing game. How did it feel playing with Nevu?
Um, it felt amazing. I felt amazing personally because I admired him since I don't know since he was in his prime, I can say, and everything went good with him. I liked how he played for us and how we managed to win the game and to do a little bit comeback because when we lost the eco round when they had deagles we got a little bit demoralized,
Yeah,
but
that was a
we
tough one.
we did good. We did really good.
You did. I want to point out something. Speaking of Nevu, FPN, when you and Nevu were over on the A bomb side, I believe you were on your CT side. Nevu immediately got picked off, but that was enough information for you to get 2 initial picks to basically hold A while the rest of your teammates was coming in. I thought that that was something. Of course, we're not going to see that on a stat sheet for Nevu, right? But we see that in the round win. We see that in the teamwork. For to have a stand-in to come in and do that, and FPN for you to play off that so well, I thought was probably one of the highlights of the match.
yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
basically he was
hmm?
like he was a good guy, good but mostly he listens, you know. He does everything we say perfectly, so that helped us more, and he didn't do that. How to say it? It was quite good, basically, you know.
Absolutely. Look, I said this on stream. I'll say it all to your faces. I've casted for this team for a couple seasons. Misho and the other team, they're all off doing their own thing right now. Gotta give Qmistry and leadership a heck of a lot of credit to find you all because you all look absolutely unstoppable. One of the next quick rising stars in ESEA Open. Already looking like a main advanced level team. You can continue to hone your craft. There's no stopping
Sure.
you all. Easily ECL level. So big props to all of you. Keep it up. Sodic, your calling is absolutely outstanding. You make sure you keep it up. Is there any last-minute thoughts you all want to say before we get to your game? A rare Friday game, by the way, coming up against IQ Gaming.
Yeah, I want to say one thing is that shout out to my girlfriend Tracy. She's the one.
There
She's
you
the
go.
one.
I love it.
Basically.
I
Yeah,
love it.
she's watching.
All I can
Thank
say
you
is that
for
we love you. We love you, bro. We love your casting,
Thank
and
you.
we love our fans that were watching. And see you next time, guys.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you for watching. Thank you
Yeah.
for the cast though.
Thank you.
Thank
You are
you.
welcome. Always a pleasure to watch you guys. I'm so looking forward to see what's next from you all. Friday, we will be at Qmistry head to face IQ Gaming. Make sure you tune into all the Qmistry socials for more information on that game. A rare Friday game. But Qmistry after that are going to be looking to go 8-0, trying to keep their undefeated streak alive and the momentum in their corner as they are clearly headed to the playoffs. I'm WXFan21 saying we'll see you next time.